All right, let's dive into this Neo event. Time to see what she has in store for us today. Will it be a blessing or a curse? Let's find out. Who needs a starting relic when I can have a boss relic instead? Let's lose it and get that sweet boss relic. Warcry is the perfect card for setting up your next turn. Plus, it's free. Let's add it to the deck. I'm feeling confident and ready to take on another monster to show off my skills. Let's smash that louse with a bash and show them who's boss. Gotta take out that pesky louse before it can do more damage to me. No time for bug hugs. Gotta squash this louse before it curls up and gains block. Making sure I've got that extra layer of protection to keep myself safe from harm. Safety first, right? I am strategically setting up my next turn by cycling through my deck with Warcry. Taking down this louse with a powerful strike. Victory is within our grasp. Oh my goodness, corruption is an absolute game changer. Skills costing 0 and exhausting when played? Yes, please. This card is a must-have. Perfected Strike synergizes well with our existing deck that contains multiple strike cards, allowing us to deal even more damage with each strike card played. Drawing a card and putting a card from our hand on top of the draw pile can help us set up our next turn strategically. Plus, it's always fun to mess with the order of our deck. Let's go with Pommel Strike. It deals 9 damage and lets us draw a card, which can help us cycle through our deck faster. Plus, who doesn't love a good strike and draw combo? Let's add some more firepower to our deck. I'm feeling lucky. Let's take on the monster and keep the action going. Setting up the enemy for a beatdown with some vulnerable and a big hit. Gotta make sure they feel the pain. Always thinking ahead, setting up for success with each play.
Hi.
Hey there, Algoria Nova. Ready to slay some spires today? Time to show this cultist who's boss with a powerful strike card. Time to show the cultist who's boss with this powerful strike that packs a punch. $20 damage in one hit? Yes, please. Let's add some heavy-hitting power to this deck. Drawing cards is key to success in this game, so I'm going to strike and draw my way to victory. Time to bring out the big guns and crush that acid slime with a massive blow. I'm feeling the rampage vibes. Let's add this bad boy to the deck and watch it grow stronger as we progress. Let's flex our muscles and gain 2 strength. we'll be unstoppable for a turn at least. I'm feeling confident and ready to take on a challenge. Let's face the monster and show them who's boss. I'm feeling a bit low on health, so I think it's best to rest and heal 30% of my max HP. Time to ramp up the damage with this card and keep the pressure on the enemy. Gotta show this slaver who's boss with a good old strike to the face. I'm going to unleash this strike card and show this slaver who's boss with a powerful attack. Time to strike and take down this slaver with a powerful hit. Taking down enemies one strike at a time, let's show this slaver who's boss. This Warcry card is going to set me up for success by giving me more options and ensuring I have strong cards coming up. Time to show this slaver who's boss with a solid strike to the face. Time to show this slaver who's boss with a massive carnage attack. Time to perfect my strikes with this card. It synergizes so well with all my strike cards. I'm feeling a bit low on health, so I think it's best to rest and heal 30% of my max HP. Well, look what we've got here. The Red Skull Relic, adding 3 extra strength when my HP is below 50%. This relic is like my secret weapon, turning me into an absolute powerhouse when the going gets tough. Bring it on, slay the Spire. I'm ready to crush some enemies with my newfound strength. Let's see who can handle the power of Algoria Nova. Red Skull Power. I'm feeling confident after defeating the monster, so I'll take on the elite next. I'm going to unleash the perfect strike on that louse to show them who's boss and secure a quick victory. Time to show this louse who's boss. Let's take down the stronger one first. Unleashing corruption to set up some powerful combos and overwhelm my enemies. Let's show these louses who's boss with a powerful strike. Taking out the weakest opponent first seems like the smart move to make here. Gotta beef up my defenses to protect myself from that pesky louse. Can't let it get me down.
Hello.
Hey Monica, welcome to the stream. Get ready for some epic battles in Slay the Spire. I'm gonna play Warcry to set up my next couple of turns and hopefully draw into some good cards. Time to show this louse who's boss with a powerful strike and draw a card for good measure. Let's add some punch to our deck with Pummel. It's like a rapid-fire attack. Love it. Time to get my hands dirty. Let's upgrade a card in my deck and make it even more powerful. Who needs luck when you have skills like me, right? Perfected Strike is a solid choice as it deals additional damage for each strike card you have. Let's take on the monster to show them who's boss. This is a game changer. With Corruption, I can unleash a flurry of skills without worrying about the cost. Setting up my next moves is crucial for victory in this battle, and Warcry helps me do just that. Gonna smack that fungi beast with a strike to show it who's boss. I'm going to play the defend card to fortify my defenses against the fungi beast's next attack. Time to strike and draw my way to victory. Time to ramp up the damage with Rampage and show this fungi beast who's boss. I'm going to play Defend Plus to show that I can take on any challenge with some strategic defense. I'm feeling pretty confident right now, so I'm going to go all out and slam this Rampage card down on that fungi beast. As much as I love adding new cards to my deck, none of these are quite what I'm looking for right now. I'll have to skip this time. Time to show this slime who's boss with a perfectly executed strike that will leave it regretting its life choices. Flex is the name of the game. Time to pump up and show these monsters who's boss. I'm setting up for a big turn by playing Corruption and unleashing a flurry of free skills. Hey there, Raw Broth. Thanks for the follow. Get ready for some epic Slay the Spire gameplay and plenty of laughs. Let's climb those Spire together. Time to stack up that defense and show these slimes what I'm made of.
Bang.
Bang Boo bounce more like Bang Boo bust. Just kidding. Thanks for joining the stream, Grandma Kami. Get ready for some epic Slay the Spire gameplay. Time to show this slimy foe what I'm made of with a powerful strike. Time to show these slimes who's boss and start the battle strong with a powerful strike. I'm going to show this slime who's boss with a perfectly executed strike. Brace yourself, acid slime. This rampage is going to knock you out. Let's grab True Grit. It's like my brain. Block out the bad stuff and keep moving forward. Let's take on the monster to test our skills and earn some rewards. Time to ramp up the damage and take down the big guy first. Gotta keep that strength up and show these gremlins who's boss. Gotta get rid of that sneaky gremlin before it causes more trouble. Let's show this sneaky gremlin who's boss with a nice strike to the face. Planning for the future with Warcry to draw a card and set up my draw pile for success. I'm going to bash the mad gremlin to prevent it from gaining more strength and attacking me harder. I'm feeling pretty confident right now, so I'll show off my muscles with the flex card. Time to show this sneaky gremlin who's boss with a powerful strike to the face. Oh man, I love spreading weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Let's go with Shockwave. I'm barely hanging on with only 4 HP, so I definitely need to rest and heal 30% of my max HP. Taking advantage of the vulnerable status, I'm going to strike hard with Perfected Strike to chip away at the Guardian's health. I'm going to play True Grit to block some incoming damage and clean up my hand a bit. Efficiency is key, my friends. Time to flex my muscles and show this Guardian who's boss with some extra strength. Drawing cards is crucial for victory. Always plan ahead and adapt to the situation. Choosing to play the Defend card to strengthen my defenses and stay safe from the monster's next attack. I need to play Defend to protect myself from the Guardian's next turn damage. Setting up the battlefield for a crushing victory with some status effects. Drawing cards is like opening presents on birthdays, and I'm ready to surprise the Guardian with some extra damage. Time to unleash a flurry of punches with Pummel and show the Guardian who's boss. Time to show the Guardian who's boss with a massive 20 damage hit. I'm going for the big swing with Carnage to show the Guardian who's boss and take him down in one hit. Planning ahead for the next turn is key to victory, so I'm setting up my draw pile for success. Time to show this Guardian who's boss with a powerful bash attack. I'm not going down without a fight. I need to fortify myself with some extra defense to weather the storm. I'm going to strike the Guardian with Pommel Strike to deal damage and draw a card. Time for a perfect strike on the Guardian to show it who's boss. Lose some HP to gain some energy and draw cards. Sign me up. Let's go for offering. Oh, Ectoplasm. Gain 1 energy at the start of each turn, but no more gold for me. I'll take it. Who needs gold anyway, when you have energy for days? I'm feeling confident. Let's take on another monster and keep the momentum going. Let's pummel through that shell with a flurry of blows. Time to show this shelled parasite who's boss and take it down with a powerful strike. Planning ahead is key in this game, and Warcry helps me do just that by setting up my future draws. Let's shake things up and show these monsters who's boss. I always love a good combo play, and this card lets me stack up damage with all my strikes. Embracing the power of corruption to make all skills cost 0 and exhaust them after playing. Time to break the game. I'm going to throw some grit into the mix and block that incoming damage while clearing out a random card from my hand. Efficiency at its finest. I'm feeling pretty confident in my decision to play Flex here. I can already feel the strength coursing through me. I'm going to go in swinging with a big attack to show this shelled parasite who's boss. I'm going to play this card to make sure I don't take any unnecessary damage and stay alive to defeat this shelled parasite. Let's shore up our defenses with this defend card to weather the storm and come out stronger. I'm feeling a bit cocky today, so let's go with Headbutt Plus. It's like hitting your opponent and then shoving their card back in their face. Classic. Time to show this round boy who's boss with a relentless rampage. This is the perfect setup for a massive combo. I can feel the victory coming. Time to show this Spheric Guardian what real power looks like with a flurry of punches. This card will help me gain some much-needed block, while also thinning out my hand for better draws. Gotta beef up that defense to survive the incoming attack. I'm going to hit them with some debuffs, make them regret facing me in this combat. Time to bring out the big guns and show this Spheric Guardian who's boss with a devastating Carnage attack. I'm going to Warcry my way to victory, setting myself up for success with a carefully planned draw. Time to show this Spheric Guardian who's in charge with a powerful strike. It's all about that perfect strike, baby. Gonna show this Guardian who's boss with some extra damage. I believe more cards mean more possibilities for victory, so drawing one more card is the way to go. Setting up a strong attack combo on the Spheric Guardian. Setting up Corruption to dominate this fight. I'm going to bash the Guardian while strategically planning my next move by putting a card on top of my draw pile. Ethereal? Gain 13 block? Sign me up. This is a great addition to our deck. Time to bring the pain with Bash and show this shelled parasite what I'm made of. I'm going to smash that shelled parasite with my strike card and show it who's boss. I always love a good strength boost, especially when it helps me deal more damage. Gotta start smacking that shelled parasite with all I got. Can't let it build up too much armor. Brace yourselves, enemies. The shockwave is coming to weaken and vulnerable you all. Well, folks, it looks like I didn't quite slay the Spire this time. But hey, even the best of us have off days, right? I'll just have to come back stronger next time and show that Spire who's boss. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride, and don't worry, I'll be back with more epic fails and hilarious moments in no time. Stay tuned, Algoria Nova out. Time to chat it up with all you lovely viewers out there. Let's see what shenanigans we can get into today. Obtain a curse? Oh boy, this is going to make things interesting. Let's do it for the chaos and the challenge. Oh, Hand of Greed, dealing damage and gaining gold? Count me in. Let's get rich while we slay. I'm feeling confident. Time to take on another monster and show them who's boss. Gotta get rid of that slimy acid slime with a powerful strike. Gotta knock out this spike slime before it starts multiplying and causing me more trouble. Time to show this slime who's boss with a flashy move that might just bring me some extra cash. Time to show this slime who's boss with a powerful strike. Let's add Clothesline to our deck, dealing damage and applying weak, yes please. I'm feeling lucky. Let's take a chance with the mystery node. Time to shake things up. I'm going to transform a card in my deck. Let's take a risk and rummage through the hut. I want that special relic. Bring on the pain-cursed card. I can handle it. This jawworm won't know what hit it with this clothesline coming its way. I need to bulk up my defenses to survive this fight and show this jawworm who's boss. I'm going to smack that jawworm with a strike to show it who's boss. Going for the big damage here to try and finish off this jawworm before it can do more damage to me. Time to show this jawworm who's boss with a powerful bash attack. Time to get a little spooky with some ghostly armor. Can't go wrong with some extra block. It's time to beef up my defenses and show this cultist who's boss. Using Clothesline to weaken the cultist and reduce incoming damage. Time to shield up and brace for impact. Gotta stay safe in this battle. I need to protect myself from the cultist's attack, so playing defend is the logical choice to stay healthy during this combat. I think strategically, weakening the enemy while dealing damage is the best move right now. Fire breathing? More like fire breathing dragon. This card is going to roast those enemies like marshmallows. I'm feeling confident. Let's take on the elite and show them who's boss. I'm feeling pretty confident in my abilities to take down Lagavulin with a Hand of Greed Plus and get that sweet gold bonus. Time to turn up the heat with some fiery damage to all those monsters in one go. Time to bring out the big guns and bash Lagavulin into submission, weakening it for the impending beatdown. I'm strategically weakening the enemy while dealing damage to gain the upper hand in this combat. Feeling confident that I can take down Lagavulin with this powerful attack, and maybe even get some extra gold out of it. Time to bring the big guns and show Lagavulin who's boss with this powerful Strike Plus card. Setting up for victory, I'll hit him hard and make him weak with Clothesline. Well, well, well. Looks like we've got ourselves a shiny new relic. Bag of marbles, huh? Sounds like my enemies are going to be feeling a little extra vulnerable from now on. Time to crush them with style and pizzazz. Let's see who's going to be the first to feel the wrath of Algoria Nova and her bag of tricks. Stay tuned, folks. This is going to be one epic battle. Slay the Spire, bag of marbles, vulnerable for days. Let's double up on our best attacks or powers with this bad boy. Time to multiply the fun. I think it's best to rest at this point since we are below half of our max HP and need to heal up. Time to show these little louses who's boss by smacking them around with my Hand of Greed. Time to armor up and show these enemies who's boss. Time to show these louse enemies who's boss with some good old-fashioned strikes. I'm going to crush that louse with a powerful Bash Plus and make it regret ever crossing paths with Algoria Nova. Taking out the weak enemies first to minimize the incoming damage and gain the upper hand in the battle. I'm going to hit that louse with a clothesline to weaken it and make sure it deals less damage to me. I'm going to finish off that pesky louse with a swift strike to the face. No mercy. Oh boy, this heavy blade is a powerhouse. Dealing 14 damage and scaling with strength? Yes, please. Adding it to my deck without a second thought. Hey, check out this shiny new relic I just got, Omamori. It's like having a personal curse repellent, negating the next 2 curses I obtain. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down with their curses now. I'm on a roll, baby. Bring it on. Slay the Spire. I'm ready for anything you throw at me. Relic powerhouse. Curse-free zone. Slay the Spire master. Time to bring the pain with a big bash to the acid slime to really make it feel the burn. I'm going to pop on that ghostly armor like it's a fashionable new accessory, getting ready to tank those hits like a pro. Gotta take out that acid slime before it can do too much damage to me. Prioritizing defense to withstand the incoming attacks from the monsters. Time to burn them all with Fire Breathing Plus. going in for the big hit to knock that cultist down a peg before it gets too strong. I need to build up my defenses before the cultist's next big attack, so playing ghostly armor is the smart move here. Oh, I love a good power card that gives me some extra defense at the end of my turn. Let's beef up our block game with Metallicize. Of course I'm going to drink from the Divine Fountain. Remove all curses from my deck? Yes, please. Who needs those pesky curses anyway? Cheers to a curse-free deck. Let's take on the monster node for some action and loot. Time to show this jawworm who's boss with some gold and a good smack. Time to put some fashion sense into this fight by clotheslining that acid slime. Gotta protect myself from those slimy attacks. Can't afford to take unnecessary damage. Adding more cards to my hand is always a good idea. You never know what you might need in the next turn. Time to take down that slimy foe with a good old strike to the face. Well, well, well. Looks like we finally have a card that can only be played if I'm all-out attack mode. Deal 14 damage for free? Yes, please. I'm feeling confident and ready to take on the elite enemy. Time to show these sentries who's boss with a powerful strike attack to take one of them down. I'm going to slap on some ethereal armor and flex on these sentries with my ghostly protection. I'm going to toughen up my defenses with Metallicize Plus to show these enemies who's boss. I'm going to play the Defend card to show these enemies that they can't touch me. I'm doubling down on my offense with this move. Watch out, monsters. Well, folks, looks like my grand plans for conquering the Spire didn't quite pan out this time. But hey, that's just how the cards fall sometimes, am I right? No worries, I'll just shake it off and come back even stronger next time. After all, you can't keep a fabulous virtual VTuber like me down for long. Thanks for tuning in and joining me on this wild ride. And remember, the fun is in the journey, not just the destination. Stay awesome, my fellow adventurers. Alright, chat, let's talk about this epic run we're having in Slay the Spire. The synergy is off the charts. What's been your favorite moment so far? Share it with me in the chat. Let's keep this energy going. Enemies in your next 3 combats having 1 HP? Shh, that's a freebie. Bring it on. I'll crush them all with my eyes closed. I'm feeling confident. Let's take on another monster and show them who's boss. I need to take out the weak link in the enemy front line to gain the upper hand in this fight. Gonna smack that bug with some damage and clear the path to victory. Oh, armaments. This will make my deck stronger by upgrading a card in my hand. Let's go. I'm feeling lucky. Let's take a chance with the question mark node. I approach the gremlin with a big grin on my face, ready to see what kind of trouble it's causing with those cards. Time to test my memory skills. Let's match those cards and keep them all. I'm feeling lucky today, so I'll go with card 6. I'm feeling lucky, so I'll go for card 7 and hope for something epic. I'm going for the clothesline card because I want to add some more smackdown to my deck. Time to show these enemies who's boss. Impatience. Let's spice things up and see what happens. I am going to choose Clothesline because I love adding some extra damage to my deck with a little flair. Impatience is my middle name. Let's see what kind of chaos this brings. I am going to choose Clothesline because I love a good smackdown move. Let's show these enemies who's boss. I can't wait any longer. I choose Impatience. Let's see what chaos ensues. I am going to pick card 2 because it has a great synergy with my current deck strategy. Let's keep the momentum going. I'm going with Clothesline because I love that ability. Time to show these enemies who's boss. Time to show this cultist who's boss with a big hit and some vulnerable to make it hurt even more. Let's go with Warcry. Drawing a card and manipulating the deck can be a game changer. Taking down this jawworm with a swift strike. Victory is within reach. Oh, look at this beauty. Perfected Strike is going to pack a punch with all those strike cards in my deck. Let's add some extra damage. Time to smash and bash our way through this combat. Gotta finish off that pesky louse before it deals more damage. Time to power up and take down these lice. Taking down weak enemies first is the key to surviving longer in this game. Let's crush that pesky louse. Taking out enemies quickly is the key to victory. Gotta show these louses who's boss. Gonna go for the big hit here and take out that weaker louse with the strike card. I'm being strategic here by setting up my future draws to have better options in combat. Time to show this louse who's boss with a powerful bash attack. Time to upgrade a card and gain some block, setting myself up for a strong defense. Unleashing a powerful strike to crush the bug and move on to the next challenge without breaking a sweat. Double tap? More like double trouble. Let's add some extra oomph to our attacks with this bad boy. I better rest and heal 30% of my max HP since I'm below half health. Can't risk it. Gonna bash my way through this battle with some extra oomph. Doubling up on my attacks is always a good time, especially when facing a tough opponent like Gremlin Knob. Time to show this Gremlin Knob what I'm made of with a powerful strike that'll leave it reeling. Setting up my future draws with Warcry to have the right cards in hand when I need them. Time to show this Gremlin Knob who's boss with a powerful strike. I'm going to play this card to block some incoming damage and set myself up for a strong counterattack. I'm going to show this Gremlin Knob who's boss with a powerful strike and start turning the tide in this battle. I'm gonna hit him twice as hard with this double tap. Watch out for the double trouble. Upgrading my cards mid-battle? Yes, please. It's like getting a power-up in the middle of a boss fight. Gotta protect myself from that gremlin. Knob's incoming damage. Can't be taking hits like a rookie out here. Let's smack this gremlin knob with a strike. Well, look what we have here. The boot relic, huh? Looks like my attacks just got a little extra kick to them. Say goodbye to those pesky low damage hits because now I'm packing a punch with a minimum of 5 damage. Watch out, enemies. Algoria Nova is coming for ya with her fancy new footwear. Time to stomp all over this Spire and show 'em who's boss. Let's do this. Let's spice things up with this card. It's a high damage dealer for free if I have all attack cards in hand. Sounds like a challenge. I'm feeling confident and ready to take on the next monster to show off my skills. I'm feeling confident about dealing damage here, so let's take down this looter with a strong strike. Time to show this looter who's boss with a perfectly executed strike. It's time to show this looter who's boss with a double whammy attack. Time to bring the pain with bash and show this looter who's boss. Deal 9 damage and draw 1 card? Sign me up. This card is perfect for some quick damage and card draw. Hey there, Algoria Nova here. Guess what, fam? We just snagged ourselves a bottled lightning relic. That's right, we're gonna start each combat with a skill of our choosing in our hand. It's like having a secret weapon up our sleeves, except it's right out in the open for everyone to see. So who's ready to show those monsters who's boss? Let's do this. I'm gonna show this slaver who's boss by hitting them twice as hard with double tap. I'm going to power up my deck with armaments and show these monsters who's boss. I need to gain some block to survive the incoming damage. I'm setting up for a big play with Warcry, drawing more cards to find the perfect combo to take down this slaver. I'm going to crush this slaver with a powerful bash, leaving them vulnerable to my attacks. Time to show this slaver what a real strike looks like. Bonus damage for days. Ooh, fire breathing. This card is gonna light up the battlefield with some spicy AoE damage. Let's add some fireworks to this deck. Upgrading my cards mid-combat sounds like a solid strategy to boost my chances of winning this encounter. Time to show off my strike synergy and crush this slime in one hit. I believe playing Warcry now will help me set up a strong hand for the next turn, giving me a better chance at defeating the spike slime. I'm going for the risky move with Pommel Strike, hoping to deal damage and draw into something amazing. Let's see if it pays off. Feeling the rush of battle, I'm unleashing the Clash card to take down that slime swiftly. Time to show this slime who's boss and chip away at its health with a well-placed strike. Setting up for a big hit next turn with that vulnerable status? Gotta bring the pain. Let's get berserk with this card, gain some energy and vulnerability. What could go wrong? I'm low on health, so I should rest to heal 30% of my max HP. I'm feeling confident and ready to take on a challenge. Let's face the elite. I am low on health, so I better play it safe and heal up with the cleric services. I'm feeling lucky today. Time to pray at the winged statue and remove a card from my deck. Let's hope it pays off. I am curious to see where this newfound speed will take me, so I choose to continue with the event. I'm feeling a bit low on health, so I should rest to heal 30% of my max HP. Time to bring down the heavy damage with this bad boy. Strength scaling for the win. Oh baby, we're getting swole with this Inflame card. 2 strength for just 1 energy? Sign me up. Time to show this fiery ghost who's the real boss here with a powerful strike and make it regret messing with me. Time to bring down the hammer with heavy blade on this fiery foe. I'm going to show this hexaghost who's boss and start whittling down its health. I'm going to boost my strength with Inflame to amp up my attacks and take down this hexaghost quickly. Doubling up my attacks to take down the hexaghost in style. Time to unleash my strongest attack and show this hexaghost what I'm made of. Setting up for some spicy damage with fire breathing whenever I draw a status or curse card. Time to bring the heat and show this hexaghost who's boss. I'm unleashing the clash for a massive 14 damage because my hand is stacked with attacks. I'm going to unleash a flurry of strikes and strikes, hoping to take down this fiery foe before it can overwhelm me. I'm strategically planning my attacks to wear down the hexaghost's health without taking too many risks. I'm going to show the hexaghost what I'm made of with this Strike Plus card. Gotta show this hexaghost who's boss with a powerful strike combo. This bash is going to pack a punch and leave a mark on that fiery hexaghost, making it regret facing me. Time to bring the heavy hitter and show this hexaghost who's boss with a massive strike. Time to show this fiery hexaghost who's boss with a swift strike to the face. Time to feast on my enemies, deal 10 damage and potentially raise my max HP. Yes, please. Oh ho ho, the empty cage! Time to declutter my deck and make it more efficient. Let's get rid of those pesky cards. I'm feeling confident and ready to take on another monster. Let's keep the action going. I'm going to strike hard and draw myself a path to victory with Pommel Strike. Let's keep the momentum going. Taking a risky move with Feed to crush that chosen and potentially increase my max HP. I need to dig deeper into my deck to find a better card to deal with the Chosen's vulnerability. I'm going to bring down the hammer with Bash to show this Chosen who's boss and deal some serious damage. Upgrading my cards is always a good idea, especially when it comes with extra block. Taking advantage of my all-attack hand to deliver a crushing blow to the enemy. Time to show this Chosen who's boss with a perfectly executed strike. Time to burn through my deck and draw some sweet cards. Let's go with Burning Pact Plus. Let's see what mystery awaits at the question mark node. I'll offer the delusional figure some of my gold, because who knows, maybe he'll give me a valuable relic in return. Plus, I'm feeling generous today. I'm feeling pretty confident in my abilities right now, so I'm going to hit the Shelled Parasite with a powerful bash to take it down a peg. I'm going to devour that parasitic enemy and boost my max HP while I'm at it. Always planning ahead, I need to set up my next move strategically. I'm going all in with double tap to unleash a devastating blow on that Shelled Parasite. Time to show this Shelled Parasite who's boss with a massive 18 damage attack. Time to show this Shelled Parasite who's boss with a solid strike attack. Time to show off my perfect strike skills and take down this shelled nuisance in one clean hit. I think it's time to dig deeper into my deck and find some better options to deal with this enemy. I am feeling confident in my decision to play Perfected Strike to take down the Shelled Parasite efficiently. Upgrading my cards and fortifying my defenses is key to victory, so playing armaments is a strategic move. Doubling up my attacks is always a good time, especially when facing tough enemies like this Shelled Parasite. Gotta fortify myself against that Shelled Parasite's next attack. Upgrading my cards and gaining that extra block, setting up for a stronger defense and offense. I'm going for the big hit with Perfected Strike to show this Shelled Parasite who's boss. Let's add Warcry to our deck. Drawing a card and rearranging our draw pile can be super helpful. Time to strike with a pommel strike. Gotta draw those extra cards and chip away at the enemy's health. Upgrading my cards mid-combat? Yes, please. Time to level up my deck and crush this snake plant. Time to feast on the snake plant and boost my max HP. This is the perfect setup for some double trouble. Time to show this snake plant who's boss. I'm going to smack the snake plant with a good old bash to show it who's boss and weaken it at the same time. I'm going to play Warcry to dig deeper into my deck and strategize for the upcoming turns. Gotta keep the momentum going. Well, folks, looks like I've been bested by the Spire once again. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? Can't win them all, but you better believe I'll be back for more challenges and epic battles next time. Thanks for tuning in and laughing along with me, even when I make those questionable card choices. Stay awesome, stay sassy, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Algoria Nova, signing off. Alright guys, buckle up because we are about to take on the final boss. I've got my lucky charm and my deck is stacked. Nothing can stop us now. I'm feeling like I need a little boost, so I'm gonna go for that max HP plus 8. Gotta stay strong in this dungeon crawl. I'm feeling feisty and ready to take on the first monster. I'm going all in with this bash card to crush the cultist and show them who's boss. Time to show this cultist who's boss with a classic strike attack. Time to show this cultist who's boss with a powerful strike to their face. Time to strike down the cultist and show them who's boss. Taking out the cultist ASAP is key to surviving this combat and moving forward in the game. Let's spice things up with a random attack card. You never know what you're gonna get. Time to show these louses who's the boss with a powerful strike. Gotta beef up my defenses, can't let those pesky louses get the best of me. I'm going to crush that louse with a powerful strike and leave it vulnerable for even more damage. Taking down the weak link first to clear the battlefield and show them who's boss. I'm going to play this card to deal 6 damage to the monster and start chipping away at its health. Oh ho ho, Flame Barrier is a solid defensive card with a nice little thorn in the side for my enemies. Gotta love that extra damage back. I always love a little surprise in my hand. Keeps things interesting. Time to show this acid slime who's boss with a big hit from Heavy Blade. I'm going to crush this slime with a bash and make it regret ever facing me in combat. I don't need any of these cards right now, so I think I'll skip this selection. Time to turn the tables on these monsters with some fiery defense. I'm going to unleash my powerful strike to chip away at the slaver's health and show them who's boss. Setting up for a big hit with some extra oomph, gotta show this slaver who's boss. I'm feeling lucky today, so I'm going to take a chance with Infernal Blade and see what kind of surprise attack I get to unleash on this slaver. Let's start off strong and deal some damage to the slaver. $10 block for only 1 energy? Yes, please. And it's ethereal too, definitely adding this to my deck. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's see what the question mark has in store for us. Of course, I'm interested in your services, Cleric. Heal me up for 35 gold. Let's keep this party going. I really need to rest and heal up after the previous battles, so I'll go to the rest node. Let's see what random attack we get from Infernal Blade. Taking out multiple enemies at once with Whirlwind seems like the best move to gain the upper hand in this combat. This is the perfect setup for a massive blow, gonna crush that sentry with some serious damage. I'm going to play Ghostly Armor to shield myself from incoming damage and turn the tables on these pesky enemies. Choosing to defend myself with some extra armor, gotta stay protected to keep on slaying those monsters. Time to show these enemies who's boss with a whirlwind of damage. Gotta keep my HP up, can't risk taking unnecessary damage. I'm going to crush that weak sentry with a powerful bash, leaving it vulnerable and open to my next attack. Gotta build up that defense to withstand the sentry's next attack. Can't let it break through my defenses. Gotta make sure I'm all armored up before that pesky sentry unleashes its next attack. I'm going to play Defend to show this robot who's boss and protect myself from its next attack. Well, look what we have here. The Dead Branch relic has decided to grace me with its presence. It's like Christmas came early, folks. Now every time I exhaust a card, I get a little surprise waiting for me in my hand. It's like playing a game of chance with every move I make. Will it be a game-changing card, or just a dud? Only one way to find out. Let's keep slaying those spires and see what goodies this relic has in store for us. Let the randomness begin. Oh boy, Pummel is like a rapid-fire machine gun of damage. I can't wait to see the enemies crumble under its power. I can't resist the allure of a shiny golden idol. I reach out to grab it only to trigger a hidden trap that sends a shower of arrows flying towards me. Ouch! That's gonna leave a mark. I am feeling up for the challenge. I'll outrun that boulder and take the curse. Injury. Gotta keep the adrenaline pumping, right? Let's go. It's time to show this slaver who's boss with a powerful bash attack, leaving them vulnerable and open to even more damage. Unleashing my fury on the slaver with a flurry of anger cards, asserting my dominance in this combat. Let's make this fight go faster with some risky plays. I'm going to beef up my defenses with this Defend card to weather the storm of attacks coming my way. Let's take down the slaver and show them who's boss with this big hit. Gonna smack that slaver with a big hit and show them who's boss. I am going to smack that spike slime with my strike card and show it who's boss.
Show them who's boss.
Oh, you better believe I'm gonna show them who's boss. Get ready for some epic gameplay. It's time to show this Spike Slime M who's boss with a powerful strike. It's time to show this Spike Slime who's boss by hitting it with a powerful strike. Time to give that slimy Spike Slime a taste of my mighty bash. Gotta weaken it for the finishing blow.
I hope you heal yourself.
Heal myself? Please. I don't need healing when I have all these epic cards and relics by my side. I'm unstoppable. Time to show this slime who's boss with a good old strike card to finish it off. Unleashing my anger on the slaver with the anger card to dish out damage and keep the pressure on. Looks like we're setting up for a powerful combo here, taking down the slaver with style. Let's add some strategic plays with Warcry. Drawing extra cards is always a good idea. Well, look what we have here. A centennial puzzle, huh? More like a centennial power-up for me. The first time I lose HP each combat, I get to draw 3 cards. Talk about turning a negative into a positive. This relic is going to help me slay the Spire like a pro, mark my words. So watch out, enemies. Algoria Nova is coming for you with some serious card drawing action. Let's do this. Let's take a chance with the question mark node and see what surprises await us. Time to channel my inner adventurer. I reach inside the scrap ooze, risking a bit of HP for the chance to find a shiny relic. Let's hope my luck holds up. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's go deeper and find that relic. Lose 4 HP, 35% chance to find a relic. Of course I'm going deeper. I'm not afraid of a little burning pain. Bring it on. Plus there's a 45% chance I'll find a relic, and I'm feeling lucky today. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's go deeper and see if we can find that relic. YOLO. Well, folks, it looks like I have been defeated. But you know what they say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And boy, what a journey it was. Thanks for joining me on this epic adventure through Slay the Spire, even if it didn't end in victory. Remember, every loss is just a stepping stone to future success. Until next time, stay awesome, my friends. Let's talk, baby. Time to dish out some witty banter at this Neo event. Get ready for some top-notch entertainment, folks. Enemies in your next 3 combats having only 1 HP? That's too easy. I'll breeze through them with style. I'm feeling confident, so I'm going to take on another monster for some extra gold and loot. Time to show this jawworm who's boss and take them down in one swift strike. Time to add some weakness to our enemies. Clothesline it is. I'm strategically choosing clothesline to weaken the cultists' attacks and secure my victory. Time to strategize and draw more cards. Let's put that extra card on top of the deck for later use. Big brain time. I'm feeling lucky. Let's see what's behind this question mark node. I can't resist the urge to investigate. I reach for the loose brick and give it a tug, curious to see what might be hidden behind it. I am definitely taking this mysterious note and card. It's like a plot twist in a game. Plus, I'm curious to see what awaits me at the heart. I'm going to smack that acid slime M with a bash to show who's the boss in this combat. I'm going to slam down this strike card to finish off that squishy slime and move on to bigger challenges. Reaper is a fantastic card for sustain and AoE damage. Plus, who doesn't love a good heal while dealing damage? Definitely adding this to my deck. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's see what mystery awaits at the question mark node. Time to reap what I sow and show these fungi beasts who's boss with a massive attack and heal combo. Gotta take out that fungi beast fast and show them who's boss. I'm strategically playing Clothesline to weaken the fungi beast and minimize incoming damage. Unleash the fury on the fungi beast to assert dominance in this combat. I'm feeling pretty confident about my hand right now, but a little extra card draw never hurt anyone. Time to block up and prepare to take down that fungi beast. I'm feeling a bit risky today, so let's grab True Grit and see what random card gets exhausted. I'm feeling brave and ready to take on the elite. Bring it on! I'm feeling a bit rough and could use some healing. Let's rest up and heal 30% of our max HP. I feel like living dangerously today. I'll eat the mushroom and heal 20 HP. Who cares about a little curse? It's all part of the adventure, right? Plus, it might make things more interesting for the viewers. Gotta hit him hard and make him regret messing with me. Taking down this slimy foe with a powerful strike to show them who's boss. Setting up my next turn for success by drawing a card and manipulating my draw pile. Taking down this acid slime with a powerful strike, let's go. Gotta show these slimes who's boss with a powerful sweep and heal combo. Making a calculated move to bolster my defenses and potentially get rid of a less useful card in my hand to optimize my chances of survival. I'm going to use True Grit to block some incoming damage and clear out a card from my hand like a pro. Time to show this acid slime who's boss with a swift strike to weaken them. Taking out the weaker foe first seems like the smartest move to gain the upper hand in this fight. I'm going to play this card because it's the best option. Time to show these slimes who the real boss is with a devastating clothesline that weakens their attacks. Making sure to weaken my enemies before taking them down, I select Bash to bash through their defenses and leave them vulnerable to my attacks. making sure my defenses are solid while clearing out unnecessary cards from my hand. Time to show this slimy foe who's boss with a powerful strike. Gotta shield up and brace for impact against that slimy acid slime. I'm getting rid of these slimed cards so I can draw something useful next turn. This is the perfect opportunity to weaken the enemy and show them who's boss with a powerful strike. Time to show this acid slime who's boss with a powerful strike card to bring it down. I'm going to smash that slimy acid slime with a powerful bash, leaving it vulnerable and ready to be squished. Let's add some chaos to the mix with Havoc. Playing the top card of the draw pile can lead to some unexpected combos. Plus, it only costs 1 energy. I'm feeling lucky. Let's go for another treasure and hope for something good. Well, look what we have here. A toxic egg relic, huh? Looks like my deck is about to get a whole lot more toxic. In a good way, of course. Time to upgrade all those pesky skill cards and show those monsters who's boss. Let's see if they can handle the extra kick in my deck now. Bring it on, slay the Spire, I'm ready for ya. Let's spread some toxicity with style, shall we? Upgrade an unstoppable toxicity overload. I'm gonna flex my strategic prowess by playing True Grit to block incoming damage and slim down my hand. Efficiency at its finest. Gotta take down that weaker louse first to even the playing field a bit. Can't have them gang up on me. Unleashing my strike card to take down the weak louse. Making a strategic move here, applying weak to the high HP enemy to reduce their damage output and gain the upper hand. I'm feeling a bit cocky, so I'll show these louses who's boss by beefing up my defense and laughing off their attacks. I'm going to use Warcry to dig deeper into my deck for that one card that will turn this battle around in my favor. Let's show these louses who's boss with a little reaping and healing combo. I'm going to fortify my defenses with this defend card and show those louses that they can't touch me. Time to strike and take down that pesky louse. Setting up the louse for a weaker attack and hitting it hard with clothesline to gain the upper hand in this combat. I don't think any of these cards really fit the direction I want to take my deck in right now. I'll skip this selection. Let's rest and heal 30% of our max HP since we are below half health and could use the extra healing. Let's see what the top card of my draw pile has in store for me. Time for a little chaos. Taking down the looter with a stylish clothesline move, weakening its attacks and bringing it closer to defeat. I'm going to use True Grit to toughen up and clear out some clutter from my hand. Efficiency is key, folks. I'm going to play Warcry because I need to dig deeper into my deck for that killer combo. Gotta keep myself safe from that sneaky looter. Can't let it steal my gold. Gotta protect myself from that sneaky looter. Can't let it steal my hard-earned gold. Time to block up and trim the fat from my deck. Let's get strategic. Time to show this looter who's boss with a clothesline to weaken its attacks. Upgrade all cards in my hand for the rest of combat? Yes, please, please. This card will make my deck even stronger. Upgrading my entire hand mid-combat? Talk about a power move. I'll be unstoppable. It's time to show these fungi beasts who's boss with a strong attack and some debuffs to keep them in check. Time to fortify myself with some solid block and clear out the clutter in my hand with True Grit. Taking down enemies one by one is the way to go, and this strike card will help me do just that. Getting ready to show this fungi beast who's boss with a powerful strike attack. I'm gonna smack the fungi beast with a clothesline to make it easier to handle. Gotta keep the pressure on. I'm feeling cocky, so I'm gonna take this Sentinel Plus card. Gain 8 block, and if it's exhausted, gain 3 energy. I'm building up my defenses and energy all at once. I'm going to unleash the Reaper and reap the benefits, dealing damage to all enemies and healing up in style. Taking out the weaker enemy first will give me an advantage in the combat and make it easier to focus on the cultist next. I'm all about that defense, baby. Gotta block those attacks like a pro to show these monsters who's boss. Planning ahead is the key to victory, and with Warcry, I can set up my next few turns for success. I'm gearing up to protect myself from the incoming attacks with this Defend card. Gotta stay strong to outlast these enemies. This is a perfect opportunity to show off my combat skills and take down that pesky louse in one swift strike. time to show this cultist who's boss with a clothesline, weakening them and dealing damage. I'm playing it safe and setting myself up for a strong defense against the cultist's next attack. Getting aggressive with Bash to show this cultist who's boss and set up for a big hit next turn. I'm going to play the Sentinel Plus card to block the cultist's upcoming attack and gain some energy to power up my next turn. Playing it safe with some defense to weather the storm. I'm strategically removing a card from my hand while gaining some defense, multitasking at its finest. It's time to show this cultist who's boss with a powerful strike straight to the face. Playing Defend Plus to gain block and survive the enemy's attacks. I'm going to strengthen my hand and gear up for victory with this awesome card upgrade. Oh, Rampage. I love watching this card get stronger and stronger as the combat goes on. Definitely adding this to my deck. I'm going to take this node. I think it's best to rest here, since our current HP is less than half of our max HP. We need to make sure we're prepared for the next battles. Double tap is a game changer. Imagine doubling your next attack's damage. That's some serious power right there. This is going to be epic. I'm about to unleash a double whammy on that slime boss. Using True Grit to gain block and exhaust a card to set up for the slime boss's attack. I need to fortify my defenses against that sneaky slime boss to ensure my victory. I'm gonna smack that slime boss with a bash, making them wish they never slimed their way into this fight. I'm gonna smack that slime boss with a clothesline to make it a little weaker and protect myself from its attacks. I'm going for the Armaments Plus play to bulk up my defenses and flex on these monsters with my upgraded cards. It's time to dig deeper into my deck and find the perfect card for this situation. Havoc has the potential to shake things up in my favor. Let's see what it brings. Upgrading all my cards with Armaments Plus will give me a stronger hand and help me defeat the slime boss. I'm feeling confident and ready to knock out this slime boss with a powerful strike and a touch of vulnerability. Doubling up on my attack is the way to go here. Gonna hit the slime boss hard. I'm going to unleash the Reaper Plus to show these slimes who's boss and get some sweet healing in the process. Time to show these slimes who's boss with some big damage and a growing threat. Gotta beef up my defenses before these slime balls hit me with their gooey attacks. Clearing out my hand with a slimy play, making room for more exciting cards. Gonna smack that spike slime with a big ol' strike plus. Gotta take it down a notch. Time to show these slimes who's boss with a powerful strike. I'm gonna play True Grit to block some incoming damage and tidy up my hand a bit. Efficiency, baby! I'm feeling lucky today, so why not take a chance and see what card pops up with Havoc? It's all about that thrill of the draw. Doubling up on my attacks seems like the smart move here to really take down these slimes efficiently. Upgrading my cards now will set me up for success in the upcoming turns, making me a force to be reckoned with. Gotta take out the weakest slime first to reduce the incoming damage and show them who's boss. I think playing Sentinel Plus is a smart move to build up my defense and potentially gain some energy for my next moves. Gotta beef up my defenses with this Defend card to withstand the monster's attacks and come out on top. Time to get rid of this slimed card and make some room for better options in the future. Let's show that spike slime who's boss with a powerful strike. Upgrading my cards for the rest of the combat will give me a strategic advantage. I'm going to unleash a powerful strike on that pesky spike slime to show it who's boss. I'm going to play True Grit to block some damage and get rid of a card in my hand. Time to strike down the spike slime with a big hit. Sometimes you just gotta get rid of the slimy stuff in your hand to make way for the good stuff. Well, folks, looks like I may have underestimated those sneaky enemies in Slay the Spire. But fear not, Algoria Nova never stays down for long. We'll just have to come back stronger and show them who's boss next time. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride, and remember, it's all about the journey, not just the destination. Stay tuned for more epic gaming adventures with yours truly. All right, chat. Let's dive into this Neo event and see what kind of crazy bonuses we can get before taking on the Spire. Neo, hit me with your best shot. I am feeling lucky today, so I'll take the risk and go for the random common relic. I'm feeling confident, so I'm gonna take on another monster and show them who's boss. I'm going to crush that spike slime with a powerful strike, leaving it vulnerable and ready for the taking. Taking down the big bad spike slime with a powerful strike. No slime can stand in my way. Gonna smack that acid slime with a strike, show it who's boss. I'm going to play the defend card to beef up my defenses and protect myself from the enemy's attacks. Gotta take out that spike slime before it hits me hard. No time for playing defense right now. Gotta beef up my defenses here to weather the storm. Can't afford to take unnecessary damage. Time to show this slime who's boss with a nice big bash to the face and make it easier to take down later. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's add this random attack into the mix. Who knows what we'll get? Feeling pretty confident, I'll keep up the pressure on the cultist with this strike card. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's see what new attack card I get from Infernal Blade. I'm going all out with Rampage to show this cultist who's boss and increase my damage output for the rest of the combat. Gotta smack that cultist before it gets too buffed up. Can't let it take advantage of its ritual power. Gotta make sure I stay safe from that cultist's ritual strength gain. Can't let them get too strong on me. Time to show this cultist who's boss with a big bash and put them in their place. Oh, ho ho! Dual wield is like having double the fun. I can copy my strongest cards and wreak havoc on my enemies. I'm feeling lucky today, so I'm gonna take a chance on the box and grab that relic, even if it means dealing with the regret curse. Let's hit up the question mark node and see what goodies await us. Let's spin the wheel and see what destiny has in store for us. I'm feeling lucky today, so bring it on, Mr. Gremlin. Let's spin the wheel of change and see what fate has in store for us. Time to get lucky, or maybe not. Who knows? Let's find out. I'll take the curse decay. Adds a bit of challenge to the game, right? Bring it on. I'm going for the big damage to start off strong and take down the toughest enemy first. I'm going to bash that pesky little louse into oblivion and show it who's boss in this combat. Gotta show this louse who's boss with a swift strike attack. Taking a risk with regret may pay off in the long run, as losing 1 HP now could save me from losing more HP later. Time to show this louse who's boss with a powerful strike. Time to get a little bloody with this card. Lose some HP to deal a good chunk of damage. Worth it! I'm feeling a bit low on health, so I should rest to heal 30% of my max HP. I'm going to go for the big hit here and take down the slaver with hemokinesis. No mercy! Time to show this slaver that Algoria Nova doesn't mess around. I'm going in with a powerful strike to make a dent in its HP. Gonna hit him with a classic strike to show him who's boss. Gotta keep that damage coming and wear down the slaver little by little. I'm going to curse the enemy with regret to slowly chip away at their health without spending any energy. Gonna double up on my attacks and really bring the heat to this slaver. I need to bolster my defenses to weather the storm of attacks coming my way. Gonna smack this slaver with a good old strike to show him who's boss. Setting up the enemy for a big hit with Bash, let's finish this fight in style. Oh, look at this spicy Infernal Blade. Adding a random attack for free? Count me in. Focusing on taking out the weaker enemies first to minimize incoming damage. Time to show these slimes who's the boss and take them down one by one with my powerful strikes.
Do you mostly play this?
Oh, you bet your bottom dollar I mostly play Slay the Spire. I just can't get enough of climbing that spire and kicking some butt along the way. It's addictively fun. I'm always up for some surprises, and adding a random attack to my hand sounds like a fun twist to this battle. Time to burn through my hand and unleash some fiery destruction on these slimes. Time to give that acid slime a taste of my powerful strikes and show it who's boss. Gotta show these slimes who's boss with a powerful strike? This is going to be a cheeky move to make the spike slime regret facing me. I'm going to show this slime who's boss with a big bash attack. Looks like luck is on my side with this draw. Getting an extra attack for free is a nice bonus to help defeat this slime. I'm going to use Headbutt on the Spike Slime S to deal extra damage and set myself up for a strong next turn. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. This will synergize well with my deck as I have some exhaust cards already. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's go for the second treasure node. Hey, look what we got here. A singing bowl relic. Who needs more cards when you can have more HP? Am I right? Gotta keep this Nova tank nice and beefy. Ain't nobody gonna take us down now. Singing bowl, you're my new best friend. Let's keep that HP bar nice and full, baby. Time to slay the Spire in style. Woohoo! I'm feeling lucky today, so I'm gonna take the risk and reach inside the scrap ooze. Who knows, maybe I'll find a shiny relic. Let's go deeper. I'm feeling lucky today, despite the burning pain. We're searching for that relic no matter what. Of course, I'm going deeper. A little pain won't stop me from getting that relic. I am feeling lucky today, so let's go deeper and take the risk. Who needs HP anyway? I believe in the relic. Hey! Looks like we've got ourselves a shiny new relic, the Molten Egg, baby. Now every time I add an attack card to my deck, it's gonna come out all upgraded and ready to kick some butt. Let's see just how much more OP we can make this deck, shall we? Bring it on, Spire. I'm ready for ya. Time to unleash the blood magic and show this gremlin knob who's boss. Adding a free attack card to my hand is always a good move to increase my damage output without spending any energy. I'm going all in with this heavy blade to show this gremlin knob who's boss, and hopefully take it down in one fell swoop. Dealing damage is always a good idea, and I'm all about chipping away at that health bar. Gotta get rid of this curse before it causes more harm. Can't have it lingering around. Time to show this gremlin knob who's boss with a solid strike to the face. I'm going to duplicate my power card to set myself up for success in future turns. I'm going to beef up my defenses with Defend to show Gremlin Knob I'm not afraid of its puny attacks. Gotta love these curse cards that punish you for having too many cards in your hand. I'm feeling lucky. Let's see what fiery surprise this Infernal Blade brings me. Time to show Gremlin Knob who's in charge with this zero-cost massive 18 damage hit. I'm gonna crush that gremlin knob with a bash to make it regret crossing me. Oh snap, look what we've got here, a juicy, delicious pear relic. Not only does it look tasty, but it's also gonna give us a nice little health boost. It's like finding a snack and a power-up all in one. Algoria Nova is on a roll, folks. Max HP increased, enemies beware. Let's keep climbing that spire and show 'em who's boss. Let's go. Pear power. All right, let's grab Seeing Red for that extra energy boost. Gotta stay pumped up for this run. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's see what's behind the question mark. I'm gonna bash that looter with all my might and make it regret messing with me. I always love a good freebie, and getting a random attack card for free just makes my day brighter. Let's go for the headbutts. Dealing damage and putting a card from the discard pile on top of the draw pile? Yes, please. I'm feeling lucky. Let's see what mystery awaits at the question mark node. Adding more firepower to my hand for free. Let's see what I get. This card will be the perfect finisher to take down the weak Fungi Beast and secure our victory in this combat. Time to show this Fungi Beast what I'm made of. Bash is the perfect combo of damage and debuffing. I'm feeling lucky today, so let's see what kind of surprise attack I can pull out of my sleeve with Infernal Blade. I'm gonna swing in with this beefy, searing blow and show this Fungi Beast who's boss. Lose 6 HP for 2 energy, draw 3 cards and exhaust. Sign me up. Let's make some risky plays. I am feeling a bit low on health, so I should rest at the campfire to heal up before proceeding. I'm feeling a bit low on health, so I think I'll take a rest to heal 30% of my max HP. Doubling the impact with style, let's make this monster regret crossing paths with me. I'm unleashing the rampage on the slime boss, stacking up that damage for a knockout blow. This bash card is going to crush the slime boss and show it who's boss, dealing a massive blow to its HP. Might as well get this cursed card out of my hand and take the hit. Time to show this slime boss who's boss with some anger cards. It's always good to have some extra block, especially in longer fights like this one. Time to show this slime boss who's boss and take it down with some good old-fashioned damage. I'm going to play the Decay card to show this slime who's boss, even if it means taking a little damage in the process. I'm going to slam down Headbutt Plus and aim it straight at the slime boss to chip away at its health and set myself up for a victory. Time to show this slime boss who's boss with a big chunk of damage. I'm feeling the power surge with this energy boost. Let's make some big plays. Time to show this slime boss who's boss with a good ol' strike to the face. I'm setting up for the future by dealing damage to the acid slime, L, and bringing back a card from my discard pile. Time to show this slime who's boss with a rampage attack that keeps getting stronger. Focusing on the stronger enemy to gain an advantage in the battle. I'm feeling pretty confident about this decision. I can feel the victory approaching with every strike. Doubling up on my best cards is always a winning strategy. Let's see if I can overwhelm these slimes. I'm going to unleash my anger on the Acid Slime M and show it who's boss with this card's double damage potential. I'm feeling confident in my deck and want to keep the pressure on the enemy with some extra damage. Time to turtle up and defend myself against these slimes. Gotta take out the slimy foe with a swift strike. Let's show this acid slime what we're made of, with some anger. Oh baby, time to double up on that strength and crush some enemies. Definitely picking this one. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's see what unique curse and relics I can get from this one. Hey, look what we've got here, a shiny new relic. Nunchaku. Baby. Now every time I bust out my sick moves and play 10 attacks, I'm gonna be racking up that sweet, sweet energy. It's like the game knows I'm a powerhouse and wants to keep me fueled up for all the destruction I'm about to unleash. Watch out, Spire. Algoria Nova is on fire today. Nunchaku Ninja, energy for days, slay the Spire Master. Hey everyone, Algoria Nova here, and I am absolutely pumped about this new relic. Self-forming clay, you are my new best friend. Bring on the enemies, because I am ready to block their attacks and come out on top. Who needs HP when I've got this bad boy on my side? Watch out, slay the Spire. Algoria Nova is on a roll. Let's do this. Hey, Algoria Nova here, and we just got our hands on the Prayer Wheel relic in Slay the Spire. Can you believe it? Normal enemies dropping an extra card reward? It's like Christmas came early, folks. I can't wait to see what kind of crazy combos we can pull off with this bad boy. Get ready for some epic battles and even more epic loot, because Algoria Nova is on a roll. Let's do this. I'm feeling confident and ready to take on another monster to gain more gold and resources. I'm feeling lucky today, so I'll roll the dice with Infernal Blade and see what kind of attack card fate has in store for me. Time to unleash a heavy blow with Heavy Blade and take down the Chosen. Doubling my strength is the key to victory here. Gotta pump up those muscles for maximum damage. Unleashing a barrage of strikes on the Chosen to take advantage of its vulnerability and show it who's boss. Going for the big damage play here to finish off the fight fast and efficient. I think playing Defend is the smart move here to defend myself against the Chosen's attacks and stay alive to defeat it. I'm feeling the energy flowing with Seeing Red, ready to unleash a flurry of actions on my foe. I'm going to give this Chosen monster a taste of my bash card, setting them up for a beatdown in the next turn. This is a great opportunity to double up on my attack power and take down the enemy faster. Better safe than sorry. Gotta keep that block up to survive this Chosen's attack. I'm going to smack down the Chosen with this headbutt card, setting up for victory. Gotta throw up those defenses to protect my precious HP. Always gotta love a free attack, even if it's random. Time to unleash a whirlwind of pain on these foes and show them who's boss. Gotta love getting cursed with unplayable cards that just hurt me. Thanks, game. Unleashing my fiery fury with a strike card to make the Chosen feel the burn of my attacks. I'm going to go all in with this Heavy Blade to take down the Chosen and show it who's boss. Let's add some spicy damage to our deck with Wild Strike Plus. It might give us a bit of a drawback with the wound, but it's worth it for the extra punch. A zero-cost card that deals 18 damage if every card in my hand is an attack. Sign me up for some easy damage. I am confident that playing Strike on the looter will give me the upper hand in this battle and lead me to victory. I'm going to play Regret to get rid of it before it starts causing me more damage. I'm going to smash that looter with Clash Plus and show him who's boss. It's time to show this looter who's boss with a strong hit from Hemokinesis. I'm feeling pretty confident about this draw, so I'm going to play the Infernal Blade to get some extra firepower on my side. Gotta show this mugger who's boss with a perfect strike. Let's take it down. I'm all about that RNG luck. Let's see what spicy attack card I get from this Infernal Blade. Time to crush the mugger with some heavy damage and apply Vulnerable for good measure. Let's use Sever Soul to exhaust all non-attack cards and deal 16 damage to the mugger. Oh, Headbutt is such a fun card. Dealing damage and manipulating my deck? Count me in! Gotta stay protected with some extra block and drawing a card. Let's add Shrug It Off to the deck. Playing Feel No Pain will help me gain more block as I exhaust cards, setting me up for a strong defense. I'm getting rid of this pesky Regret card before it causes me any trouble. It's better to lose HP now than lose more HP later. Let's smash the Centurion with Headbutt Plus and take a big chunk out of their HP. Time to show the Centurion who's boss with a swift strike to the face! I'm feeling the energy flowing with Seeing Red, ready to unleash some powerful moves on these enemies. Let's add a little chaos to the mix with a free attack card. Taking down the big guy first is always the best strategy if you ask me. Gotta show these monsters who's boss. It's time to build up my defenses and protect myself from the enemy onslaught with this Defend card. Strategically playing Headbutt Plus to start chipping away at the Centurion's health and setting up for a stronger attack next turn. This strike card is the perfect move to take down the Mystic and secure a smoother path to victory. Time to show this Centurion who's boss with a powerful strike. Setting up for a big hit and weakening the enemy for the next turn to secure victory. playing defend to beef up my defenses and weather the storm. I guess I'll just have to suffer a little bit of damage with this cursed card in my hand. Time to show the Centurion who's boss, going in with a strong attack to take it down. Making sacrifices to gain power, feeling the rush of energy flowing through me. Time to show this Centurion what I'm made of with a powerful strike. Gotta shrug off the incoming damage like it's no big deal and draw some sweet cards while I'm at it. I'm going to play dual wield to double up on my attack cards and really lay the smackdown on these monsters. This strike card is perfect to whittle down the Centurion's HP before it can deal more damage to me. Gotta take them out fast. I'm going to unleash the power of Clash Plus and show this Mystic who's boss with a massive 18 damage attack. Setting up for future turns by dealing damage and putting a card from my discard pile on top of my draw pile. Time to show this Mystic who's boss with a powerful blow and bring back a card to stay ahead in the game. Gotta love a card that lets me gain max HP. Plus, it deals a decent amount of damage, definitely adding this to my deck. Oh, Iron Wave Plus is a solid choice. Gains 7 block and deals 7 damage, perfect for defense and offense at the same time. I'm feeling confident and ready to shop for some upgrades and goodies. Adding more firepower to my hand with Infernal Blade. Let's crush these monsters. I'm going to strike down that pesky shelled parasite with a powerful blow, showing them who's boss. I'm going to shield up with this defend card and show these monsters who's boss with my strategic defense moves. I'm making the tough choice to play Regret, even though it's a curse, to avoid losing even more HP every turn. Taking down the biggest threat with a big hit is always a good strategy in combat. Gotta hit hard and fast to break through that pesky armor. I'm feeling pretty confident in my ability to take down this shelled parasite with a little blood sacrifice. Well, folks, it looks like Algoria Nova got a little too ahead of herself this time. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Am I right? At least we had a great time together and shared some laughs along the way. Time to brush it off, learn from our mistakes, and come back stronger next time. Thanks for tuning in, my amazing viewers. Can't wait to see you again for more epic adventures in the world of Slay the Spire. All right, let's tackle this Neo event head on. I am feeling confident and ready to take on whatever challenge awaits me. Let's take a risk and obtain a curse along with a random rare relic. Gotta keep things interesting for my viewers, right? I'm feeling pretty confident after defeating those monsters, so I'll go for another one to keep the momentum going. Prioritizing the Acid Slime M to reduce incoming damage and get the upper hand in this battle. Taking down the Acid Slime with a strong strike. Gotta beef up my defenses with these defends so I can stay in the fight and show these monsters who's boss. Time to show this Spike Slime who's boss with a swift strike to finish it off. A classic move, uppercut for the win, dealing damage while weakening and making the enemy vulnerable. Sign me up! Strategically applying debuffs on the stronger enemy first to control the combat better. Taking down the weakened louse with a powerful strike to secure my victory. Setting up for a big hit and vulnerability to crush this bug. Time to show this louse who's boss with a powerful strike. Seizing the opportunity to take out the weakened louse with a swift strike. Doubling my block could come in handy later on. Let's take a chance on this one. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's reach inside and see if we can find a shiny relic. Let's go deeper into the ooze. I can take a little pain for the chance at a relic. Bring it on, scrap ooze. I am feeling lucky today. Let's go deeper and see if we can find that relic. Bring it on, scrap ooze. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's go deeper and risk losing some HP for a chance to find a relic. It's time to show this cultist who's boss with a powerful uppercut to weaken and debuff it. Time to show this cultist who's boss with a solid hit from my strike card. Let's bash some skulls and apply vulnerable to make this fight go faster. Taking a swing at the cultist with a strike to soften them up for the next turn. Gotta block that incoming damage from the cultist. It's time to show this cultist who's boss with a powerful uppercut that'll leave them reeling. Oh snap, a free 14 damage if my hand is all attacks. Yes, please. Let's be adventurous and see what mystery awaits at the question mark node. I'll take the risk and buy one potion. Who knows, it might come in handy during my adventures in Slay the Spire. I'm feeling a bit beat up, so I'll go ahead and rest to heal 30% of my max HP. I'm going to smack that fungi beast with a bash and make it wish it never crossed paths with me. Gotta keep myself safe and sound with some defense. Can't let those fungi beasts get the best of me. Gonna hit this fungi beast with an uppercut to make it regret picking a fight with me. Time to strike down the fungi beast with my powerful attack. Clothesline is a solid choice here. Dealing damage and applying weak can really help control the enemy's damage output. Let's pick up Rage to synergize with our attack-heavy deck. It will help us gain extra block whenever we play an attack card. Evolve can help us draw more cards when we draw a status card, which can increase our options in battles. Let's go for it. I'm feeling lucky. Let's go for the second treasure node and see what goodies await us. Hey, guess who just got the Juzu bracelet? That's right, it's ya girl Algoria Nova, here to slay the Spire with style. No more pesky regular enemy combats in question mark rooms for me. Oh no. I'll be breezing through those mystery encounters like a pro. So watch out, Spire, Algoria Nova is coming for you. Let's see what other relics we can snag on this epic adventure, shall we? Stay tuned, it's gonna be a wild ride. Hey there, Algoria Nation. Look what we just snagged. The mummified hand relic. Now every time we play a power card, a random card in our hand is gonna cost zilch for the turn. Talk about a sweet deal. Let's see if we can stack up some crazy combos and crush this Spire like a boss. Get ready for some zero-cost shenanigans, folks. Time to slice and dice that louse with a good old strike. Taking down the looter with a powerful bash to show them who's boss. Planning ahead, I'll build up my defenses with Rage to prepare for the looter's next attack. This strike card is my ticket to victory as I aim to knock out the looter in one fell swoop. Time to add some weakness to my enemies with Clothesline. This card packs a punch and debuffs at the same time. Perfect combo. This strike will be the first hit in taking down this pesky looter, one strike at a time. I'm going to smack that looter with a clothesline to show it who's boss. Time to show this looter who's boss with a solid strike attack. Time to show this looter who's boss with a powerful bash and set them up for a knockout blow next turn. Shrug It Off is a solid card for both defense and card draw. I'm going to add it to my deck. I'm feeling lucky today. Let's see what's behind this question mark. Heal sounds good to me. Gotta keep those HP high for the battles ahead. I'm feeling a bit tired, so I'll take a rest at the campfire node. We are not in immediate danger, so we should just upgrade a card by smithing. Uppercut is a powerful attack that applies weak and vulnerable. It's a great choice for an upgrade. I'm setting up for a strong offensive turn by playing Rage to gain block with my upcoming attack cards. Let's smack that acid slime with a good old strike and show it who's boss. I'm ramping up my block with Rage to set up a strong defense for the next enemy attack. I'm setting myself up for some extra defense and damage with this Rage card play. Time to show this slime who's boss with a massive hit. Time to show this acid slime who's boss with a solid strike attack. I need to beef up my defenses to handle the acid slime's next turn attack. Safety first. Taking down this slime with a powerful uppercut. It's gonna feel the burn after this one. It's time to show this acid slime who's boss with a swift strike to the face. I'm going to unleash my powerful strike card to chip away at the acid slime's HP and show it who's boss. I'm going to slam this uppercut plus down on the weakened acid slime, giving it a 1-2 punch it won't forget. It's time to show this acid slime who's boss with a solid strike attack. Drawing more cards is always a good idea, keeps the strategy flowing. This is a strategic move to defend myself from the monster's next attack and set myself up for a stronger position in the next turn. Let's play Slimed to get rid of that status card and clear up my hand for better options. Going for the clothesline to show this acid slime who's boss. Gonna weaken its attacks and deal some damage. I'm strategically planning my move to fortify my defenses and increase my chances of surviving this battle. Striking down the acid slime with clothesline, weakening it for a decisive victory. Oh, look at this bad boy! Blood for blood. The cost goes down the more I get hurt. Perfect for my risky playstyle. Even though our current HP is at 80, it's always good to play it safe and heal up a bit before facing more challenges ahead. I'm going to play this card because it's the best option. Time to hit the Guardian with a clothesline to make it stumble a bit with some weak. Gotta show this boss who's boss. It's time to show the Guardian who's boss and chip away at its health with a solid strike. Time to pump up my defenses and get ready to take on the Guardian's next attack with a boost of block. I'm going to play this card because it's the best option. This clothesline card is a must-play right now to weaken the Guardian and strike a powerful blow. I'm going for the big hit with some extra sauce to weaken that beefy Guardian. Time to show off my strategic prowess. Time to show the Guardian who's boss with a powerful strike. Can't let those powers intimidate me. I'm going to play Rage to pump myself up and show the Guardian who's boss with some extra block. Time to show the Guardian who's boss with this zero-cost heavy hitter. Always evolving, always improving, that's how I roll. Time to show this Guardian who's boss with a solid strike to the face. Gotta keep the pressure on and push for the win. I believe playing clothesline is the best move to weaken the Guardian and defend myself effectively. Time to show the Guardian who's boss with a solid hit from my strike card. I'm going to shrug off the Guardian's attacks like it's no big deal and get ready to draw into some game-changing cards. Let's show this boss who's boss. Time to show the Guardian who's boss with a solid strike. Taking down the Guardian with a powerful uppercut, weakening and vulnerable. Time to show who's boss in this combat. Gaining extra block is crucial for surviving the upcoming damage from the Guardian's next turn. Time to show the Guardian who's boss with a good old-fashioned strike to the face. Time to show this Guardian what I'm made of with a powerful strike. Lose 6 HP to gain 2 energy and draw 3 cards. Sign me up. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. I'm all about that card draw, baby. With Runic Pyramid, I can hold on to my cards and strategize like a pro. Let's go. I'm feeling confident. Let's take on another monster and show them who's boss. Time to rage up and show these monsters who's boss. setting up my defense to fend off these sneaky thieves. I need to fortify my defenses and double my block to withstand the incoming damage. I'm about to show this looter who's the real boss here with this powerful strike card. I'm going to play Offering to gain more energy and draw more cards, even if it costs me some HP. Taking down the looter with a fierce clothesline strike to weaken its next attack and gain the upper hand in this combat. I think playing clothesline will help me control the looter's damage output and give me an advantage in the combat. Drawing a card and gaining some much-needed block to survive this combat. Can't let these monsters get the best of me. Time to show this looter who's boss with a powerful strike of blood for blood. I'm going for the big hit with bash to show this mugger who's boss. Gotta shield myself from that mugger's attacks. Can't afford to take unnecessary damage. Oh man, Shrug It Off is such a solid choice. Gain that sweet 11 block and draw a card? Yes, please. Let's grab Headbutt. It's a solid attack that also lets us recycle a card from our discard pile, giving us more strategic options. Let's add some heat to the mix with Combust. Sure, we lose 1 HP at the end of our turn, but we also deal 5 damage to all enemies. Talk about spreading the love, or the burn. I refuse to join the hooded figures in their dark ritual because I'm not about that vampire life. Sorry, but I'll pass on the fanged teeth and spooky handshakes. Let's take on the monster. I'm feeling pumped up and ready to show them who's boss. Drawing into more cards and gaining block to defend myself is the key to surviving this combat and taking down the shelled parasite efficiently. It's time to show this shelled parasite who's boss with a good old strike right in its shell. Taking down this shelled parasite one strike at a time, just call me the Exterminator. Playing Rage to beef up my defense against the shelled parasite's next attack. Setting up my future draws and dealing damage to the shelled parasite, feeling confident in this move. Gonna slap down a defend card to beef up my defenses and show this shelled parasite who's boss. I need to shield myself from the upcoming attack, so popping up a defend is the smart move here. Time to show this shelled parasite who's boss with an uppercut plus. Let's weaken and crush it. I need to beef up my defense to withstand the incoming attack from the shelled parasite. Safety first, right? Gotta keep the momentum going with some extra energy and card draw. Can't stop now. I'm going to bring the pain with blood for blood and show this shelled parasite who's boss. I'm going to slap that parasite with a clothesline and make it stumble like a drunken sailor. Let's give this shelled parasite a little fashion makeover with a clothesline, making it weaker and reducing its attack power. This clothesline is going to put the shelled parasite in its place while protecting myself at the same time. Making sure I'm well protected and keeping my options open for the next turn, gotta play smart to come out on top. Time to break through that tough shell. Let's chip away at the parasite's defenses and show it who's boss. Let's go with Shockwave. Time to debuff all enemies with weak and vulnerable. Gotta love that crowd control. I'm feeling confident and ready to take on the elite enemy. This clothesline card is going to give those slavers a fashion makeover they won't forget. It's time to amp up my defenses with some rage. Let's block those attacks like a pro. Doubling my block will help me survive the incoming damage and set me up for a strong counterattack next turn. I'm going to play Headbutt to deal damage to the Taskmaster and strategically put a card back into my draw pile. Time to risk it for the biscuit and go all in with this offering. Well, folks, looks like I got absolutely slayed in Slay the Spire. But hey, that's just the way the cards fall sometimes, right? Can't win 'em all. At least I provided some top-tier entertainment for all of you lovely viewers out there. And hey, there's always next time, where I'll come back stronger and more determined than ever. So stay tuned, because this Algoria Nova never gives up that easily. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side.